Welcome, 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 Grand Rising. Grand Rising, welcome to this new thing that I'm so grateful to do, Miracle Mondays. Listen, I am, first of all, introduce myself, Desiree D. Ray Wise, for all the new people who will make contact with this video. Um, Starting something new because I feel inspired and encouraged to support all of us in having a powerful, magical, miraculous Monday, which will set the standard for our week, right? If we can start off having a strong, you know, first day of the week, the rest of the week should follow suit, okay? So that's where we're going to start off at with this Miracle Monday. And let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all I had a rough night last night, I had a rough night last night. It was as if, it was as if, something, and we're going to call that thing Spirit, God, the Most High, really wanted to challenge me. And that's why today's talk is so important. And it's all about clearing the fear so that we can hear. Clearing the fear so that we can hear. And I will also tell y'all this right now, that whenever you set an intention, best believe there's going to be a disruption. It's this saying that says disruption comes after the intention. And so last week, Dream and I were just talking about life, YouTube, streaming, living in our purpose. And I just felt like I wanted to do something different as far as like how I connect with y'all and things like that. And so we just talked about like, what if I went live on Mondays and we did something consistent? And so yesterday I had asked Spirit to really give me the download, the clarity on what it is that I'm supposed to do at this time, right? How do I stretch myself, right? Which is a question that we should always be asking ourselves. How do we stretch? How do we get ourselves to our next level, to our breakthroughs, to our power, to our abundance, to our manifestation? And so that was the first question that I had asked Spirit in the morning, in the rising. And when I tell y'all, all of these fearful thoughts started coming up, right? It was, are you going to have time for this? And what's going to happen with the kids? And are you going to, like, all of these things started entering my mind, disrupting or interrupting the channel or the download that I knew Spirit was going to be giving me about what I'm meant to do next. And so instead of me getting so caught up on these fearful thoughts, instead of me really falling into the program of some of those thoughts that I've had in my past, instead of me investigating those thoughts and wondering where are these thoughts coming from or why am I having them, I simply allowed them to pass. And that's the gift of meditation. The gift of consistently meditating is that you realize that you don't have to hold on to thoughts that are not serving you. And so yesterday, as I was asking God to give me the clarity on these Monday mornings, right? Like I said, all of these fearful thoughts happened, but I did not allow myself to really become bothered or bogged down or emotionally entangled with the thoughts. I observed them and then I let them pass, right? That's what I did. And immediately when I let those thoughts pass, right? Immediately when this fear-based thoughts left my mind, I was downloaded with so much clarity on what I'm meant to do here on these Mondays. And that's why the title of this video today is called Clearing the Fear So That You Can Hear. And so I just want to encourage y'all today and every day to know and understand that when you are about to start something new, there will be disruption. There will be challenges. There will be adversity. I'm not liking this plant right here. I'm going to have to deal with that, right? And let me say this also. Want to burn an incense. This is Lang Lang because we just want to set the vibes, right? Yes, thank you, Spirit. Right? We're going to write something on that board that I want to share with y'all. But what I just realized is that right when you set the intention of something that you want to do, there is going to be a disruption. There is going to be some resistance. And that disruption or that resistance can trigger fear, like it did for me, right? Like it did for me yesterday. I'm like, what is all of this? I'm sitting here. Thank you, Leah. Hey, my sacred sister, Leah. Hey, girl. Let me take a moment to say hey to all y'all. Peace, Caprell. Hey, girl. Hey, Nessa. Hey, girl. Hey, Stacy. Hey, girl. Hey, Peach Butter. Hey, girl. Hey, Cecilia. Hey, sis. Hey, my good sis, the intuitive mediator. Hey, girl. Hey, hey, girl. Hey, Maya. Hey, girl. Hey, Bree. Hey, girl. Hey, to Marge, my sacred sister. Hey, to y'all. Wow. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all for being here. So, when this disruption comes, what do you do? Right? That's what I want to share with y'all. You know what? Spirit just said this. There has to be a word. This word, y'all, is going to be the word of the week. And I want y'all to go on this journey with me, right? Go on this journey with me because I know that when I'm spiritually led to do something, there's going to be major breakthrough, major transformation that comes through it. So I invite y'all to go on this journey with me, just like y'all are here on this Monday morning. Thank you for being here, right? The word that I'm hearing from Spirit that we need to lean into is trust. Is trust. So for me, I've been doing this for the past few weeks, writing a word on this whiteboard. Okay. Right? I've been writing on this whiteboard. I wish I could bring it closer. So, on my little whiteboard, I've been writing a word every week because we keep this in our living room. We keep this in the kitchen. And so every day I see it, right? Whether I want to see it or not, I'm going to see it. And so the word of the week is trust. Now, trust is essential when it comes down to clearing the fear so that you can hear. Trust is essential when it comes down to staying focused on the intention after there's been a disruption. Okay? So, yesterday, I said, God, okay, give me the download of what I'm going to do on these Mondays. Do I go live in the morning? What do I talk about? What's the inspiration? What's the fear? Fear. Are you going to be able to wake up early? Are the kids going to be okay? Are you going to da 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 da? Is this really what you're supposed to do? Are you even on the right path? All of that, fear. And what I did was I didn't latch on to the thoughts. I let them pass, and then Spirit downloaded me with exactly what I'm supposed to do. But then let's take it to a whole nother level, right? So last night, I didn't get no sleep. When I tell y'all I am here right now on literally maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of sleep, literally. Like, I'm surprised I don't have like full blown bags under my eyes. I'm surprised that my eyes aren't red. I'm surprised that I have as much energy as I have. That's the power of God and trust, right? So last night we go to bed. Y'all know we go to bed around 9 o'clock at night. And we get in the bed and Kai is getting sleepy. You know, we're co-sleepers, right? Kai sleeps in the bed with us. He's getting sleepy, and I'm like, yes, we about to get some good sleep so I can wake up and I'm revived and I'm ready to go live at 6:45 in the morning. Why, y'all, out of nowhere, Kai gets a snotty nose. He's like, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, you have not had no snotty nose, no congestion all day, but right when it's time for us to go to sleep, your nose is congested. And Kai is the type of soul that when something is not right for him, when something doesn't feel good, he's not going to just accept it, right? Like, he is going to make it obnoxiously known that he is not happy. So I pick him up and I'm trying to suck his nose, and I'm trying to clear his nose, and it's ah, ah, ah. And I'm like, God, on the night before me deciding to go live at 6:45 in the morning, right? Knowing that my typical wake up time is like 7:20, knowing that I have to move the time that I wake up because I have to meditate every morning before I start doing stuff. And my son is yelling incessantly. He is upset. He is pissed the hell off. And so I'm like, God, what is this? And while it's happening, I can feel this energy that wants me to be frustrated, that wants me to second guess, that wants me to question if I'm actually doing the right thing. Right? And so when that disruption happens, we can either lean into fear or lean into faith. And so last night, it was like every hour on the hour, y'all. I would get up, rock him, get him to sleep for an hour. Boom. After 1 hour, he realizes his nose is snotty. He's yelling. He's upset. Literally, I did not sleep. This was the disruption before, after the intention. So the intention was I'm waking up at 6:45 in the morning, waking up at 5:30 in the morning, meditating, doing my little morning routine, then going live at 6:45. I'm delivering a miraculous morning message that is going to set us up to have a powerful week, that is going to inspire, encourage, uplift, and that is going to shift us into the energy that we need in order for us to be more aligned, more empowered, and more in tune with our high divine self. That's the intention. But the disruption was, are you going to be able to do that if you didn't get no sleep last night? Because you're saying this is something you want to do consistently. If you can do this on a night where you didn't get no sleep, you can do this anytime you want to. So, trust. Whenever you are experiencing a disruption after you've set an intention, you have to lean into trust. And you know you're leaning into trust based off of where you place your focus. Where did you place your focus? And so for me last night, instead of focusing on the fact that I'm not going to get enough sleep, I shifted and focused on the perspective that I'm going to be ready, up, and alert because I've been up all night anyways. There's no, this morning I didn't have that experience of, rubbing my eyes, let me get up, roll out of bed, I'm so tired. No, been up. Been up. So I probably have more energy than most right now. And so I decided to trust God and to lean into that and to know that my faith and my knowing that this is what I'm supposed to do. See, let me tell y'all something really quickly. When you receive, let me move this. I got to plan out my week on that board anyways. But when you receive an intuitive message about what it is you're supposed to do, first of all, you'll know that it's from God. You'll know it's from Spirit by how it feels. There's an ease that comes over your mind, your body, and your being when this is the Most High, your higher self, communicating with you about what it is you're meant to do. There's an ease to it. There's a knowing. There's a Like, there's a feeling of this feels right. And let me also tell you, there's no confusion. Whenever you are in a space where you don't know if it's what you're supposed to do or not, there's this back and forth. There's this unsettled energy. Is it a yes? Is it a no? I don't know. When you're in that space, you're in ego, right? You're in the mind and not necessarily in the heart, in the intuition, right? Which is where God, the divine, really resides, in your heart. Our minds are so easily influenced by external energies, right? That we can become confused. If there's confusion, the Most High, God, the higher self, is not in it, right? Y'all have heard the old Bible verse, God is a God of clarity and of knowing and of assurance. So for me with this going live at 6:45 in the morning, there was assurance. There was no question. I knew immediately that this is what I was supposed to do. And so when the disruption comes, I have to trust the message that I've already received. I have to have faith instead of fear. I have to know, okay, this is an opportunity for my growth, for my expansion, for my focus, for my knowing. Okay? And so the intention that I have for these Mondays is that something be unleashed inside of all of us that supports us in having the most powerful and empowered week possible. My intention is that as you go out through this week and you set your intentions of things that you are going to do, when that disruption comes, you lean into your faith instead of your fear. My intention is that the word of the week, trust, that it carries you whenever you are experiencing delays, challenges, fears. Okay? And if that's your intention, if that's something you know you need as you're moving throughout the week, I encourage you to come back here next Monday. Same time, same place, right? A book that I'm reading to support with this energy is Trust by Iyanla Vanzant. And I just want to encourage y'all to make sure that as you are making space to hear from the divine, to hear from your higher self, you have to be intentional about creating that connection. When we are intentional about creating that connection, there's absolutely nothing that's going to stand in the way of that happening. And even when little adverse things happen, even when little contradictions happen, we still have so much clarity. We still have a pristine vision of where we are going that we can see through the bullshit. See, last night when Kai was fussing and tossing and turning, I was able to see through that. I was able to see, okay, if I can still show up on 2 hours of sleep, there's nothing that can stop me from showing up in this space. All right? And so I just encourage you all to don't hold on to the disruption. Don't stay focused on the fear. Trust the messages that you've been given. Trust how it feels. And when I'm talking about how it feels, I'm not talking about emotion. I'm talking about there's an ease, there's a peace, there's a resonance, there's a power that flows over you, that gives you that certainty. Grand Rising. Look who's up. Must mean my time to get off. Mwah. And Kyra here. Mwah. All right, y'all go brush your teeth and all of the stuff that you need to do. Pay attention to that. No, sir. You're getting ready for school. Yeah, it's a school day. It's a Monday. You go to school today. Brushing your teeth, all of that, go. All right, y'all. Obviously, that's my signal that it's time to prepare lunch and all of that good stuff like that. But have faith, trust in yourself, trust that you know what is good and what is well for you. And understand that once you set that intention, there's going to be some fear that shows up. There may be some anxiety, some overthinking, some disruption. There may be things that show up that are completely outside of your control. I have no control of Kai having a snotty nose and being frustrated and not being able to sleep. All I can do is respond, and respond from a place of knowing that this nor that will stand in the way of me doing, being, and having what I know the Most High has shown to me. Okay? And that's my message for y'all this week. There's nothing that can stand in the way of you doing, being, and having what God has showed you you are meant to have. But you cannot get caught up in the fear. You cannot stay focused on the disruption. You have to follow your faith. All right? And this guy has not been asleep. Even this morning, y'all, I thought that he was going to fall asleep. I thought that I was going to be able to get up, meditate, get dressed, and him not be a part of any of that because he's asleep. No. Literally, he has not slept, and therefore I have not slept. So he's up right now. And grand rising to y'all. Y'all have a great, great, great morning. Y'all have a great week. That is what this is for. Oh my God, Leah, yes, Dream had put on Iyanla Van Zant and Dr. B. Serious's thing yesterday. Yesterday, he put it on. And I said, oh my God, babe, like that's synchronistic, that's alignment that you put that on, because I know that I have to listen to that because I've been reading this book since last week. I've been in this book since last week. And so it was so in alignment. And I was just like, yeah, I gotta watch that. I have to, tune into that and see what's up. But it's really just this synchronistic energy of showing up for our spiritual practice, right? Showing up for ourselves and trusting that everything is working out for us. Everything is working out divinely. No matter the disruption, no matter the fear, no matter what is showing up in your life, it is all serving the intention that you've set. It's all serving the divine guidance, divine wisdom, and insight that the Most High has been showering you with. So let's not let our mind or things outside of our control stir us away from what we know we are meant to do, be, and have. Expect the disruption to happen. Expect to be challenged in your pursuit. Expect the fear to show up. But what we also must expect is that we have the internal resources to move beyond it. And so the only way to combat fear is through faith. And the only way to have faith is to have trust and know that you are divinely supported. And if you're ever questioning the divine support and the divine guidance that you have in your life, if there is ever a question about that, here's what I'll tell you. Reflect on your past experiences. Reflect on the moments where you were like, I don't know how, when, what, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I don't know how I'm going to manifest this. I don't know how that bill is going to get paid. I don't know how this thing that I'm doing is going to turn out. I don't know how I'm going to get that job. I don't know how I'm going to get that car. I don't know how I'm going to heal this wound. I don't know. We've all been there. We've all been there where we totally did not know how something was going to work out. But we chose to lean into faith. We chose to trust, right? We chose to trust. And through that faith and through that trust, the best result manifested from that experience. And so I have faith and I have trust that the best results are going to be manifesting for us on these Monday mornings. It's 31 people in the chat and 13 people and 13 likes. And so just seeing that mirror, that reflection, 31 and 13, I'm loving it. And then the 4, this is a powerful foundation for something magical and magnificent that is about to manifest in our lives. All right? Peace and love, family. Y'all enjoy your week.